please.
confused, but I think like everyone, I needed a process as well. I needed to like start from like my core beliefs and then figure out. It gave me a lot more clarity. Mainly mastery was like a little bit more. It was more focused, like we had so much. We had to do the 2 topics in like a week, and it was coming like really quickly. But now it just prepares you now because you've got all the information you need, and now you can go about. So I suppose what we did is we created foundational goals. So we created 3 foundational goals and 1 major goal for me, and that was kind of working on my my ideal career. But then that's helped me kind of focus in areas. It's also helped me continue the daily habits. So since I started the Wired for Life, the breathing techniques and the meditations that I've done every day. But then as I realized where I was trying to get to, some of those habits were dropping away. So it's allowed me to keep myself a bit more accountable, as by creating a ritual and like being quite proud that this is what you're doing. And it has given me a lot more guidance and direction every day. And I feel like I've got a lot more of the tools and resources to take on the day, as well as deal with my like kind of triggers. So it's allowed me to be a bit more present in society in general, I think.
That's awesome, Pesh. And I absolutely have loved your journey, like watching you from when you started Wired for Life to where you are today. There's such a transition in, like I can feel and read and hear the way that life has changed for you, mostly like just the way that your perception of yourself and life and how it's unfolding. And when Pesh wrote his manifesto, like it was just so beautiful to read. You can go into the homework and read Pesh's manifesto when you come into mastery. But it's just such a beautiful process. Like, half the time we're brought to tears by hearing everyone's manifesto, because it's just so beautiful, and we can feel the connection to it and the love flowing through it, that this is the life I truly want to live. And so it just brings everything into perspective. And like I said, it becomes this guidance system, but then we also have step-by-step sort of tools and strategies that lead you down the way of like, well, how do I then put this into a practical process for myself on a daily basis? Like Pesh says, we go through like creating rituals and goals and things we call set points, and they're results driven goals. So they're really directed towards achieving a result from everything that we do. So Pesh, in regards to mastery, like what's the one thing you would say like that you're grateful for joining mastery? What's the number one takeaway for you that's it's given you?
It's allowed me to really kind of focus on what's important bit by bit. As you say, sometimes you have to go back and re-amend your journal, and as priorities change. It's given me a lot more self-worth, but it's probably a bit more tracking, measuring, and accountability, like it's a little bit more focused
On discipline and structure a little bit more.
very
Yeah.
disciplined,
Yeah.
very focused, and like we're all kind of going through the same thing. So it kind of helps you. The collective energy gives you your faith. And then as you're going through life, we're all trying to get somewhere. And so I totally feel what Christy, like leaving your job, because I've been in hospitality for 20 years and a lot of triggers are showing up. But what I'm finding by accepting it, I'm having greater business relationships and conversations. So I know that this is only for now. And it is slowly pushing me in the direction that I want to go naturally, because we're doing the right things to get there. The one thing I'll take away from it is, it's knowing that the hard work is done now. And once you do the introspection, it's a work in progress every day. So you just keep adding to it, keep doing the disciplines. And I'm living the life a year ago. If anything, my little sister told me, hey, if you think about the whole year, at least you can say you took away that you've got the skills and the mindset now to carry on. I was like, oh, 100%,
Yeah.
we needed that push. So having Renae and the community and Ryan, it's that whole Mighty Networks has been really easy to use. So I'm really proud to be a part of this program that you put together.
Oh, thank you, Pesh. And it's been an absolute pleasure. Like you're always such an amazing contributor to our community and our tribe as well. So really appreciate you and everything that you bring to our table. So thank you. Nearly makes me tear up when I hear Pesh and Ryan and the team talk, because I just love the journey that we're on. Like, it's not like I said, it's not many people who will literally like take this time to truly just do this introspection. And then we call the first section of mastery is called integration. It's where we learn how to integrate this into our life and master it. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. But thank you for sharing, Pesh. I really appreciate you coming and sharing your story today. So thank you so much.